Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we're going to look at a fun release for the holidays. This is the Bubbles and Bows collection from MAC Cosmetics. Now you're going to say, oh, Rebecca, you don't usually review MAC. Well, I do and I don't. I am a long-time MAC fan from long ago when MAC were the rulers, back when MAC and then ABH were at the top of their game. I have massive respect for everything to do with MAC. When I was a young fashion and beauty editor, when I was the head beauty editor for a specific Hollywood celebrity magazine, I was in constant contact with MAC and worked with them all the time and had all their collections. My love for MAC goes way back, but I don't generally review them on this channel. But so many of you requested me to take a look at the Bubbles and Bows limited edition holiday collection, and it's really cute. So I couldn't resist it. Here's what I picked up. It is an overall very large collection with a lot more than this, but I'll tell you what I picked up and what we're looking at today. I picked up the Extra Dimension Skinfinish Wrapped in Gold Liquid Powder Highlight. And this can also go on the eyes too, really, but I use it as a skin highlighter in today's video. It is $40. Again, limited edition. Beautiful packaging on these things. We're going to take a look, swatch it in two different lights, and definitely try it on. And I picked up quite a few of these sparkler eyeshadows. So there are 5 sparkler eyeshadows in total. They're $25 each. I picked up 3 of the 5. Let me show you what I got here. They're cute little things. Look at that with a little lid, little round things here. I got Mistle Bow, which is kind of, as you see, a green shade. Don't worry, we will look at swatches. I got More Presents Please. How cute is that? Kind of a pinky red. Going to try them all on. And I got Ice Gold. There's a few golden shades, but I picked up Ice Gold. So I picked up 3 of the 5 shades. I am wearing Ice Gold right now, by the way, to give you a little sneaky peek. And I also do, yes, want to talk about these in relation to Charlotte Tilbury's Pop Shots and Victoria Beckham's Lid Lusters, Hourglass Scattered Lights. And there's a lot of different, certain shades in Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath. So let's first take a look at these in 2 different lightings just as they are. First in studio lighting, left to right. As you see here, we have the Extra Dimension Skinfinish Wrapped in Gold highlighter on the left, followed by the sparkler eyeshadow shades in Mistle Bow, More Presents Please, and Ice Gold all the way towards my wrist. Take a look at this in studio lighting. They are very pretty, but they come to life the best, I personally believe, when we take them outside in natural lighting, in fact, the warm California sunshine. Take a look here, same order. Just really, really pretty. Now, I had heard that these were not very powerful shades and they were best used as toppers. I had heard that. I try to keep away from things before I do a review, but it took these particular products. I ordered from Ulta, and it was supposed to be overnight, and it took them well over a week. I think they went around the world and back. And so in that time, while I patiently, I don't know about how patiently, but while I waited for it to arrive, I couldn't help hearing some things. And I saw some swatches that seemed weak, and heard some things like that. So I kind of went about this with that in mind. So I tried to do some heavy swatches. They didn't have to be that heavy, though, to be honest. And I chose wisely with the brushes that I used during the demo. I wanted a dense, thicker brush that would pick up more because I wanted to do these as a one and done shade. Now, can these be used as a topper? Certainly, just fluffy your brush. Can these be used mixed with palettes or mixed with each other? Absolutely. And as I said, the Extra Dimension Skinfinish could also be used on the eyes, though we don't in this video. But I am going to look at all of mine as its main purpose. I'm going to look at them as a one and done shadow. But I really wanted to take a moment first, really quickly. Let's compare these to another relevant brand new release, which is the it's a kind of hypnotized eyes. Is that what Charlotte Tilbury calls it? The Pop Shots, her single shadows. And I compared these about as well as I could to the shades that were closest. So let's take a look first here at these shadows. I left the highlighter on the arm, but take a look at Mistle Bow compared to Charlotte Tilbury's Emerald Eyes. So it goes Mistle Bow first and Emerald Eyes on the right. And then More Presents Please is still there on the left with Lover's Diamond on the right. And I paired Ice Gold with Charlotte Tilbury's Diamond Eyes to the right of it. None of these are exact matches. And in fact, in some cases, as you could probably see, the MAC shades look a little bit more powerful. And I swatched them exactly the same, like 2 or 3 times up and down. So I'm not so sure that the MAC shades are really all that weak or as weak as I expected them to be. Maybe expecting it, I really made sure they showed up. I don't know. You never know what that can psychologically do to you when you are pre-prepared there. I do realize that these could also be compared, kind of as I hinted earlier, to Victoria Beckham's Lid Luster's Hourglass Scattered Lights, or any individual shades from, say, Natasha or Pat McGrath. And anything like that, when we go back into the annals and the archives, I will let you guys specifically request, and I will be happy to put that up on Instagram. If you do have an Instagram request, please leave me your handle over on Instagram so that I can tag you. If not, I have to ask you for that and then wait for you to get back to me, and et cetera, et cetera. Just quickens the process. So definitely ask for what you need. It's completely my pleasure to do it. It really is. All right, let's go to a demo where I am going to do similar looks to what you see on my eyes right now with the Ice Gold. We're going to look at every one of the products and see what we think and then talk about them. Stay right there. All right, let's start with the Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Just funny sounding to me, sorry, wrapped in gold. This is not, upon swatching, that heavy of a highlight. I keep predicting, and have been doing so, I have no ego, so I can tell you this, for the past almost 10 years, that highlight is going to go away. It's not going to be, it's not going away, but this is a little bit, this seems a little bit gentler of a highlight. So I have 2 different brushes here that I thought we could try this with. Here's one that seems to be shedding a bit. From Rephr, this is the Rephr number 4. It's got that little bit of an angle to it. It's a little bit fluffy. Nice highlight brush. And then I brought over this Jumbo, the new Jumbo from Sonia G Fusion Eye Collection. It's kind of just a bigger brush and denser. And I thought maybe that would make the highlighter a little bit more potent. So let's just give it a try on this side first, using this slightly fluffier brush, and see if we like it enough. That's certainly, I think it's actually a more powerful highlight than I had bet on, and very pink. We knew that from the swatch. Okay, and if we apply it like this, let's say you're going to a holiday party and you really want to be quite striking. I'm sure you're always quite striking, but if you really wanted to be quite striking, you could put it on with something like that. And the effect is not that dissimilar, to be entirely honest. But I actually do like it better with the fluffy brush. I just wanted to kind of try it with both and put it on. And it can also kind of go over your blush as a bit of a blush topper because it is so pink. Could you use it as a blush only? Sure. I like it as a blush topper though. Just kind of a little bit over the top of the blush, the upper portion of the top of the blush, and up beside and around the eyes a little bit. I just think it's really pretty and very sweet for parties, but just a pretty highlighter in general. Do we have pretty highlighters that exist already? Yeah, I guess we do. Okay, I think I'm going to let the Ice Gold shade be the star of the performance here. And let's go ahead, because I did the Emerald Eyes as the main one. So let's do Mistle Bow. Let's do Mistle Bow on my eye this time, and we'll take it off. We're just going to do 1 and 1 here. Okay, here's Mistle Bow. Let's see. And I am putting it on with, what am I using? I am using a Sonia G Fusion Eye Set, because I thought these would be more like toppers. And so I thought I could really get them to be a one and done shade if I went ahead and did it this way. And I can take that Jumbo blender that I was using before for the cheeks and just kind of blend it out. Not bad as a one and done shade. Certainly not as sparkly as what we had with the Pop Shots from Charlotte Tilbury, but it's a very pretty one and done shade and could also be a topper. I just don't think it would be that glittery as a topper, actually. All right, let's look at our kind of pinky shade, which is called More Presents Please. And I'm going to use another Sonia G Fusion eye brush here. And let's just see. Now this one does look like it would definitely work more as a topper. I am using this very dense brush with a mixture of synthetic and natural hair to just get the most product onto the eye, and I think that works. If you are going to use this just as a topper, you could certainly apply it with a really fluffy, floofy brush and it would apply much less, but I am kind of trying to go for the one and done look. I know I look a little silly with two different eyes here, and if I were not about to just take this right off, I would go ahead and run a little bit of each shade under the eye. Could you mix these? Could you use two? Could you use them over your favorite quad? Of course. But just for our purposes here and just to try them out, I wanted to show you them as a one and done. If you can put aside the silliness of two different colors, dramatically different colors of eyeshadow, take a look at More Presents Please and Mistle, the green shade here. And then we're going to come back and try the golden shade, which is called Ice Gold. So one of the golden shades they offer on both eyes. Okay, so I have left on our beautiful highlighter, which I'm actually really enjoying. Nice little pink highlighter. We have another Sonia G unused Fusion eye brush. Let's go into Ice Gold, and we'll make this our final look for this video. Oh, I should probably tap this off. It's awfully sparkly. Okay, a lot of fallout. My fault for using it as a brush. If you were to use this with your finger, you would have less fallout. I mean, it's not actually a lot, is a big word, but it is in the lashes a bit. I am not bothered by fallout, so I am definitely not the one to ask. But in the Pop Shot video, a lot of you were talking to me about fallout and were worried about that. So I do see some, I mean, it's not too bad. You will get rid of it if you use your finger, no doubt. It's not getting into my eyes or causing any irritation. If you're a contact lens wearer, I'm sure that is on your mind, as that would be terribly uncomfortable. I am using this too. Ooh, this is the prettiest one I got, you guys. As a kind of one and done shot. This is a bit of a yellower gold than we've seen with Charlotte's shades as well. So I'm just kind of touching that up there. Then I'm going to take this and go under the eye with it. Okay, well, very, very, very pretty. I think this depends on a few things. Have you already purchased the Charlotte? Are you a fan of Victoria Beckham Beauty like lid lusters, scattered lights, hourglass type things? Could you use these as a topper? Are they versatile? Absolutely. And you could combine them with your favorite quad or with others from either Charlotte Tilbury or the MAC collection. So I certainly could see someone cherry picking some of the Charlotte Tilbury Pop Shot shades that they really liked and then cherry picking some of these MAC shades. They are very pretty. I had heard they were only lid toppers, really, but I think we got a heck of a good one and done eye look simply by the brush choice. Finger will pack it on as well, and any sort of brush, dense brush will work. If you use a fluffy brush, that would be more of a lid topper. You know, brush choice does make a difference and also changes the fallout and such that we find. So to me, this is more about color preference in a market that does sure have a lot of these on offer for the upcoming holidays. So you need to let me know if you're a MAC fan from way back. This might be where your loyalties lie, and sometimes it does end up mattering, brand loyalty, right? All right, so talk to me about what your thoughts are and if you picked any of these up or if you were planning to. I'm so happy to review MAC for you. Not something I generally review, but a really fun departure for the channel. So let me know all that stuff below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that we can all keep growing as a community. I would love to see all of your faces or certainly screen names over on Instagram and on TikTok too. Let me know if you need more shade comparisons, but do let me know your Instagram, screen name so that I can go ahead and tag you. And don't forget, you can become a member here by joining for privileges such as behind the scenes videos and special members lives. And I hope to see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.